Hello guys, welcome to the Python tutorial. So in this tutorial, I'm going to explain you tuples, Python tuples. So first of all, what is tuple? Tuple is a collections like which is ordered and unchangeable, which means we cannot change the elements which is present in the list. Sorry, which is present in the tuple. So tuple is a immutable data types, which means we cannot add, delete, we cannot add and modify the existing values in the tuple. And tuple is like a similar to the list, but the values in the items are stored in the list or can be changed, but whereas in tuple we cannot change, so it's a immutable. So list is a mutable and tuple is immutable, and the values of the item can be stored in stored cannot be changed in tuple. Yeah, so now I will going to demonstrate how to create and syntax of the creating the tuple, and how to separate the values. So tuple can be written as like a collection of comma separated values. So here we are using comma operator to separate the items. So values will be enclosed with the small brackets, that is closing it, opening a parenthesis. So and like I will show syntax and how to create a list. And so this is the my old code, so I will comment this one. Okay, now I will comment this list, previous example. Now I will going to demonstrate list example or a tuple example. I'm taking a variable t and using parentheses, so I will using defining elements. Now I will print the tuple. So we can notice here I am able to print the tuple values 1 2 3 5 6. Okay, now how to know that whether it is the created one is the tuple or dictionary or list or string anything. So to know the data type of the created variable, so we have the functions called type. So type of t, it will give the class as a tuple. So you can notice here, see, you can see that it is the class tuple. So now we got to know the created is the tuple. Now I will show further, like so if I want to create empty, so empty tuple, we have to specify the tuple name equal to some 0, means it is the empty tuple. So now here I will show one example, like as I told, creating the tuple is like this. But if I want to insert only one element in the tuple, how can we do that one? Did you got my questions? See, if I have inserted multiple values in the tuple, so I do not want these all elements. So I want only one element. How can we do this one? So if I do this thing, I'll get an error. So you can notice here. See, I'm printing. Okay. So for this, we using the comma operator actually. See, I got class is equal to tuple. Okay, see now it is integer taking because you are not using comma. So in tuple, what happens if you want to insert only one value or create one tuple with a single element? So we are using the comma operator. See, check with this example here. I am not using any comma, so that's why it's giving a integer number. So now I will convert that into string. Tuple. So for that we have to use the comma operator here. So now it will give the classes print type of list tuple. It will give tuple class. See, sorry, I'm not assigned value here. So I have to give here comma, not sorry. See, you can see the tuple and tuple. So if I want here, I will take only integer. So I will take here. Now it is a more perfect term. Okay, this is the without using comma is the integer and with using comma is the tuple value. So now we'll run the program. So you will get to know. So see, this is the integer. See, you can number also see this is the integer and this the class is belongs to integer. So this is the tuple number and class is the tuple belongs to class tuple number. So this is the one important note to insert the single value in the tuple. Now, so I will going to explain you the index in tuple, how indexing works and like how to use for loop. So now I will take one example and demonstrate with that one. So I'll considering one example. So as of now I will comment this code. So this is a tuple. I'm declaring values with the 10, 20, 30, 40 and 50, 60. So I'm printing the tuple here. So I'm taking the variable count is equal to 0 and I'm iterating the tuple by using for loop. So here I'm printing the tuple values and counting that values and incrementing the counter value. So you can notice here, see. So this is the I'm accessing through index. These are index number. So this is the usage of for loop in tuple. So next, so as I told, in tuple also you can access the index by using this is the zeroth index. This is the first, second, 0, 1, 2, and like this. There will be same sequence of indexing in Python. So we can access the tuple by using index number also. Now I will going to print. I will access a tuple one of 2. So I will be getting value as 30. See, because already I explained, so in tuple or in list, it will start from 0, index to 0. So this is the accessing elements from the tuple with the help of index number. Now I will going to explain you how to access with the help of slice operator. So similar to that one, so we have to use that slicing operator symbol. That's it. Tuple of, so I want to access all the elements which are present in the tuple. So this will print all the elements. Sorry, okay, I have to specify the index number. Sorry, I'm using type here. Sorry, here tuple one. So here all the elements will be printing in tuple. So you can notice here. This is using slice operator. Now I will use the index number. From fourth index onwards, it will print all the elements. See, this is the slicing operator using in tuple. Now I will use the indexing negative index, that is also called backward or directions. So in Python there will be two types of forward direction and backward direction. Forward direction in the sense that, like, this is called a forward direction, and if I come reverse, this is called a backward reverse. And now I will print the backward direction. Tuple of 1 of minus 4. I want to print minus 4 elements, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 30. Now I will get the 30. See, this is from the uh, negation index, negative index. Now I will use the deleting the how to delete the tuple. So we can delete the single element as well, or yeah, we can delete single element. So I will try here delete. One second, I will, as of now I will print tuple one. Now I will delete tuple, delete delete tuple of 1. So after deleting, I will print tuple. So because I'm deleting tuple, it will give error. I think, yeah, it's give error. So object does not support item deletions. So we have to delete the entire thing only. Now, now I will delete the tuple. I will not use the indexing here. So now if you are trying to print, it will give the tuple does not define or does not exist. See, name tuple one not exist or not defined. So I will use the delete keyword here. And yeah, and even some of the like basic operations we can perform repetitions and concatenation of the two tuples and membership operators in the tuples, so that also able to perform. And even iterations also we need to perform, we can perform. So we have the length functions to find out the length of the tuples. And in Python tuple, we have the some of the inbuilt functions like comparing two tuples. So for that we have the function cmp. So tuple, we have to pass two parameters like tuple 1 and tuple 2. So it will compare two tuples. If two tuples returns the value true if tuple 1 is greater than the tuple 2, otherwise it will return the false value. So we have the length function. So it length function calculates the length of the tuples. So I will demonstrate here. So I will remove the demo. Print length of tuple 1. So this prints that how many elements present in the tuple. So you can see the 6 is the item because it present contains 6 elements in the tuple. So next, and we can we have the like max function, min function. So we can find out the maximum and minimum items in the tuple. So now I will use print max of tuple. So here I will able to print the maximum value in the tuple. I am using minimum functions here and tuple 1. So you can notice here minimum and maximum values in the tuple. See, maximum is the 60 and minimum is the 10. So these are the inbuilt functions in tuple. Now we have the questions like where to use the tuple. So tuple can be like in instead of list gives us like a clear idea that tuple data is constant and must be not be changeable. So in that case we can use the tuple. And in similar dictionary without keys and all. So we can use the in dictionary what happens, it will I'll explain in a further video. So in dictionary it will be key and value. So we have to use the key with value that time. So there will be something we can use. But now as of now, so this is the importance of tuples. Okay. Yes. Yeah. Now already I access. Okay. So yeah, range function also we can use here, and we can change the tuple values. And is I'm going to demonstrate on the for loop with tuple. So as of now, I have not used any for loop here. So I will use for I. So for I in tuple 1 print I. So I am using for loop. So I will write some statement here to understand it clearly. Elements elements in tuple from for loop. Okay. So now I will print the values. See, we can this statement defines that. So we are using for loop with list of with for loop. I mean iterating all the elements. See, you can see that 10, 20, 30. This is the for loop using tuples in tuple. How to use the for loop. I hope you understand this example. Thank you for watching this video. So I will come with the next